and shit for like
All
Cass.
right, you ready? You ready?
He said it was donate to Cass.
Just cut the dirt. Oh my gosh! Yeah, give me a second. Fucking
Wow.
fat ass phone.
Okay. So y'all go over the prerequisites of this debate, by the way, because y'all guys didn't do that before.
I think we need prerequisites.
I think you guys should do that because, like, how are you guys gonna come under a basis of what like true abstractions really mean if you guys don't have some type of dictionary like Oxford Dictionary or Merriam-Webster or some type of like dictionary to actually come to the idea what abstract truly means or what Platonism truly means? You guys don't agree on like a certain like dictionary of what like these said like words even mean. Like, I think the open deduction should be also in there still, but I think you should also have some basic prerequisites, such as maybe not a tiering system, but just logical deduction. But you guys should also just make sure that there's like, you know, some type of like definition source you guys are gonna go to some type of dictionary. Because that's I think that's like a good prerequisite. Other than that, you guys could just like say like, you know, no interrupting, no type of like retarded shit, no ratting, all that kind of no trolling shit. Like just like basically some basic prerequisites to let the debate follow without any type of like sidetracking or like backtracking or any type of thing that's just gonna make the debate like go like a whole 360.
So I gotta install regular Discord now.
By the way, Supreme, how's the fucking the computer going? The laptop.
Darky, should I just respond to what you said real quick?
Yeah.
About the definitions part, I don't think we would need a basis for what we mean if we already clarified the context of what he's trying to apply within the
but I think you guys should use
Oxford debates. Wait, because we know that these said points are going to be composites to the totality of the said debate, right? So within these said points, right? If his argument is wait, chill. All right,
I'm chilling. I'm just gonna
say
say that you guys should use Oxford Dictionary as a dictionary source for your definitions, since I can prove it is the most reliable dictionary for the said debate, with 3 links that all support it from 3 different sources as the most reliable, and even Google uses it to come up with their definitions and gets their definitions straight from there, and other type of search engines also do that as well. So it is kind of seen as this top reliable source, and I think you guys should obviously use it. Since it has it's not like it just has one definition in each word on it. It actually contains the history and all these other things to it, and I think that's what makes it pretty great. But you guys should use it. So yeah, just use it as like a dictionary. I'm not saying that it's like the primary source. You guys can use other dictionaries to come up with your definitions, but I'm saying like you guys should label it as reliable, as a source that can be used within the dialectic of this mock debate. So
the exchange of dialectic. Yeah. So
you guys can proceed to the debate.
My blue core closed. Yeah, just like Darky said, we should probably do that.
I don't really agree with using Oxford or like any type of definitions. Here, not any type of definitions. Just specifically Oxford definitions.
I'm saying just in case Supreme wants to use it in his like scaling.
Yeah, he can use it because like there's no prerequisites.
Okay, there's no open discussion to it anymore. If you already have like agreed to it, then.
Wait, so what do you mean by open discussion? Wait. So when you say open discussion, what do you mean by that?
I'm saying within prerequisites, there is this form of open discussion off of like what prerequisites you should use. It's not like you're debating over the prerequisites. It's like you guys are talking about it, which would be like what reliable and what sources you can use for the said debate. I think that's what would be more considered a discussion over a debate. And it's like open. I said it's open since it's something I can also, as the judge, go into to help the debate go further in without any type of sidetracking and some type of sources. So that's why we call it an open discussion, since it's not just you and Supreme discussing over, it's something I can also intervene in since it's the prerequisites part of the debate.
Yeah, so I just want to assert real quick. Yeah, so we could have this open discussion about the set of prerequisites that we want to add. But in my stance, and the reason why I do not agree with this, right, as I was trying to say before, like you were trying to
Wait,
explain
Supreme, can
your
you hear
part.
us now? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
you can go.
Now I'll let you guys proceed. I'm gonna mute myself, and I'll be listening.
Just so you know, I don't agree to the prerequisites about using Oxford definitions or
Wait,
dark usage.
make a scans channel, Supreme. You're the owner. I don't have rules. Make a scans channel so you can upload. Just okay.
All right, so you said we don't agree to like how should I say this, common or like traditional definition, or what?
Like, give me a second.
You guys already, but he already agreed to Oxford Dictionary as a source for definitions.
I didn't agree to that. I literally said my stance upon it was that we don't need that
Yeah,
prerequisite.
You don't need it, but but you also agree to the fact that you should be able to use the dictionary as.
Yeah, wait. I agree to the fact that he can't use it since there's no prerequisite about which definition we should appeal to. So he could use Oxford definitions. I don't
But
care.
I was saying that he is able to now use it since you had no issue with it. I'm not saying that. And I even said within the prerequisites part of the open discussion I was referring to. I was in reference to it not being a primary source, but being a reliable source that you guys are able to use just in case there's this discussion about why is this like some type of true reliable source. Or why is this definition true? So that whole like ratting thing isn't possible within this if either of you guys are using Oxford. That was the entirety of that point. It was just to make it so just in case no writing to further push in the prerequisites that writing is going to be way easier to not happen, and not that it's going to be a primary source that you cannot use other dictionary sources, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that it is a trust
Yeah,
it's trustworthy.
it's trustworthy and you guys can use it, but it's not a primary source that's like the only objective or source that you can like that you guys can't just use
Not the sole
Merriam-Webster or
one
some
that
type of other one.
that
You
we
guys can
are
use
limited
other
or
ones,
prohibited. Yeah.
but this one is just to make sure no ratting is involved with the entire like I've seen in many debates the whole like how do you know this dictionary is reliable, so those questions aren't like cannot be ratted out. It was just to prevent ratting from being less possible within this mock debate to make sure it can actually last 15 minutes and not like 30 minutes. So now guys, proceed. I'm gonna put the timer. Wait, left. Wait for him to join in. And when he joins in, I'm gonna turn on the timer.
Universal concepts like beauty. What I'm trying like search is like for an Oxford definition, but if I can't find that, he did say that it is okay to use like different ones. So
There is Platonism on there. You can just search up Platonism, Oxford Dictionary, Platonic.
the Greek one, right?
Yeah, like that's well, of course the Greek one. Plato is the Greek philosopher.
I'm aware. But I'm saying like there's different variations of it.
He's not in the VC, you know that, right?
I'm aware. Because they're not located in time and space. I found the Stanford one, but I'm not sure if I should use that. Changelessness, likeliness, unity, being.
Objective concepts.
Wait, hold on. Check this.
Oxford. Yeah, just use the idea of concepts and then use the definition of objective. since you can just put them in conjunction with each other in a said context would not be like fallacious.
I'm back. Yo,
It wouldn't be some type of false equivalence since you're not like, equivocating. Like, but yeah, I'll let you guys continue now. I'll
yeah,
start the
sorry,
timer.
my bad, bro. I'm having internet problems and living issues right now. As of currently.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll put the timer on. 3, 2, 1. You guys go.
yeah, all right. Go
Time's
ahead.
on.
Is there argument again? I'm pretty sure it was just like realism, right?
All right, I'm gonna send my scan again. Hold on. Let me find the server.
You know
Sorry.
what? I just follow that. So you try that
Just
one-
so I'm on the same page, right? So what I mean by this is concepts that like have their own, it's like external like reality to
Yeah. So
what
like,
we know.
wait. You mind if I cut you off real quick? Like, just to be respectful, I just want your affirmation, yes or no, because I want to explain something that I think you're trying to say, right? I
Wait,
don't. You
hold on.
mind
Wait,
or
what'd
no?
you say? You asked me
I
for what?
said. I was asking, do you mind if I just cut you off and like explain what I think you're trying to say? Do you mind? Or, like, do you affirm that or no?
He's asking if he can steel man your argument.
I put for presents over
Oh,
here.
okay.
Like,
Sure.
I'm.
You can-
Yeah. Like, what I'm trying to say is that are you trying to argue that these external concepts exist like from reality, and this said reality of DC, right? Since these concepts have their own external reality, the reality which we know is a representation of this said platonic forms, right? So these
Oh,
like
yeah.
platonic
Of
are their own
the
platonic. Just
universal.
platonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these concepts have their
Of
own form, their own reality, which is like higher, right? Like
these
universal
perfect
truth.
these perfect concepts would be ontologically.
Yeah, ontologically perfect, right?
Actually, the kids are the ones that helped me clean the kitchen.
Let me just read this game more because I was just like trying to get the basis for your argument. That's about it. I'll just read the scan right now.
Yes, he was a big help and so was she.
My bad for cutting you off
The
though.
definition because I have an Oxford definition for
Yes,
if you want like simple.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say? Sorry, I
I
was in
have
the
an
middle of reading the scan.
I have an Oxford definition if you want me to send that.
For universal truths, ontologically perfect, or like, what do you
As in
what
like
word are
as
you?
in plain.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's already like directly implied since we already just went over. Didn't you already grant that what you were referring to was just platonic forms, right, and etc.
Yeah, the presupposition for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you already affirmed that presupposition or granted it, so like I'm pretty sure I already know what you mean. You don't need to. I mean, if you want to, you affirm it. You could. That's like perfectly fine.
You know what? I'll just leave that just like that.
Like it's all
Yeah,
you
just
if you
so
want to do that.
we're on the same page and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I'll
ahead.
just
Yeah, according to Plato, concepts are rejected reality have outside the mind. Okay, so yeah, Platonic realism.
You know what? Can I put it on your bench?
That's correct. Let me just read the scam. So let's see what I'll do next. Maybe I'll go again. Your curriculum to you.
I love that. You're getting one for Alex. What you guys couldn't have. Yeah, I thought about 5,000 hertz. The guy said I could have them. And they got seats in them for the kids. I cut it all off. I'll take it to the scripture. So I was good. They gave me 5 of them.
Okay, so my passion is everything information to view from the perspective of one small aspect of one small incarnation is the minor 15 the majority, which means you really don't about. So when it says like the sea of eternity, is that like supposed to be the sea which contains all these abstract concepts or something like that?
They're right.
yeah, that's essentially like the how to say it's like the cosmology itself. It's like
Oh, all
ideas
right.
that
That's all you need to say. It's just like that reality.
All right. Let me close
Yeah.
Constraints of individual identity. Okay, so when it says transcend my limited view of myself, break the constraints of my individual identity, what do you think the context is behind that? Did you hear me or no?
Supreme, can you hear him?
Do you want me to type this in the chat just in case, or should I
Yeah,
dark
type it
here or
in the
no?
chat just in case for him.
All right, all right, all right. I'll just type this in the VC chat.
My Wi-Fi is pretty ass. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine, bro. I mean, I have the same issues. Do you like hear me now? Like, good or no?
I can hear you.
All right. So, what I was asking is that when it says transcend, my limited view of myself break the constraints of individual identity. What do you think the context is? What's corresponds to that assertion?
What
Like
do
that.
I think is going on in the very like
No, what I said, what do you think the context is behind that assertion, which corresponds with it? Like, so when the one I'm referring to is where it says transcend individual identity. What do you think the context is corresponding to that assertion right there?
the context is corresponding to a universal, how to say, like a unity of sorts, right? Like a true concept of unity. Like, if you want to go by God, for example,
Are
from
you like
like,
referring to like the Christian God when you say God, like the Trinity?
it's specifically, you could say it's like based on that same principle, but it's except like in the DC universe, that's how that functions. So
So
essentially, like
you're
when
basically like
you
saying
reach
it's a
that point, you reach God's level.
so like what you're saying is that it means that this said when it says transcending this said individual identity, that identity is like a representation of what the
The
botanical
identity, the identity becomes irrelevant.
wait, what'd you say?
The identity becomes irrelevant. So it loses meaning. However you want to interpret that, if you want to go by apophatic, then that's what you can say it is. Or if you want to go by like God being absolute, like one with everything, like with everything and with nothing at the same time, like how should I say it? Beyond duality of sorts.
Beyond duality. Okay, what do you think duality is?
Duality is two like counteracting
He's basically saying two opposing sides.
two opposing forces.
Oh, let me get this straight.
Good and
So
evil, right?
in that what you're saying is that when it says that it's like transcending individual identity, it's like a principle of Trinity, except this said thing is transcending the representation itself and becoming the said universal truth, where it then uh corresponds with being like okay, wait. So like you mentioned God being like the identity becomes irrelevant, right? Something like that, right? Just so I'm on the right
Identity
page.
becomes irrelevant. This
Okay,
concept loses
so
its meaning to this being or whatever you want to describe it as, him or it.
okay, wait. So you said this. I'm not repeating that. Holy shit, yo! I got a louder you. All right. Go ahead. I just loudered you.
What I'm saying um is that God in this sense, right, was being described is something like a phenomenal state where uh this being or whatever it is in question transcends this like this how's it it's binary opposition. So there's no bijection.
So what is a binary objection? What do you think that is?
What do I think that is? Wouldn't it be presupposed we both know what it is? So like
I'm asking you
like
because I'm just questioning your knowledge because you're the one positing that. I think knowing which.
contrasting pairs of concepts. Contrasting.
Okay, so it's basically Okay, give me a second. Oh fuck, yo, I gotta go on mute for something. Uh, parents.
Opposites in identification, whatever it be.
Back. Hello?
Yeah. So did you hear what I?
Is anyone there? Yo, is anyone there?
Yeah, I'm right. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, did you hear the explanation I gave, or you want another?
Yo, Supreme, are you there?
Yeah,
Can
can
you
you
hear
hear
us?
me?
Give me a second. I might have to rejoin.
Yeah, bro. On DMs, I gave you a good ass argument.
Yo, what's up?
What up, bro? So did you
Uh,
understand the like premise of what I was saying?
when I went on mute, I was trying to fix a problem. I was trying to say
You
like hello, see if I fixed it or something like that. I didn't hear you.
you
Only
didn't you
except like
didn't hear what I was explaining?
I heard you like at the part where I asked you what a binary opposition is, and then like it fucking went quiet.
Oh yeah, that was what that was like where we left off. So um yeah, do you want to just like conclude that point and then go on to like a continue like the scaling, or
No, I don't think I want to conclude on that point. So, a binary opposition, right? Your definition was that it's like two things which go against each other, like contrary things, contrary
two
objects, entities, or
binary
concepts.
opposition? Yeah, two contrasting ideas.
All right. So,
Yeah, his entire thing is like the yin and yang analogy with like the two like cosmic kind of like
yeah. I
opposition.
understand what he means by
One with
binary
Yeah.
opposition. Yeah, I understand that part.
in the most universal sense where everyone understands, like where we all have some form of comprehension.
Yeah.
I can't get the.
So I just want to go back to that God analogy thing. Uh, what I'm gonna ask is that did you like grant where the universal truth is like transcending the set representation, right?
Yeah, I said that this. Well, no, I said that God itself, whether it be a person or a thing, essentially transcends that, transcends the very like mention of binary oppositions that I just told you.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Okay, yeah, I get that point about the said God analogy, right? I know you stated or asserted that he transcends the said binary opposition. Yeah, I get that point, but what I'm asking is that is he also like transcending the set representation? Because we already established that Platonic realism has these set representations and these Platonic forms, right? So I'm asking, does he also
You
transcend
asked me if
that?
he transcends that specifically.
Yeah, that was like my earlier question. Like I know that you asserted that he transcends the yin not the analogy provides that God transcends like the duality system. Yeah. But yeah, moving on to the Platonic form thing. Yeah, I asked that because I'm pretty sure that would also include that the representation is also against the universal truth, right? So if God in this analogy is transcend the duality, he would also like transcend the said thing with the universal truth. Not exactly, but it's representation, right?
You wait, you say you're saying that it's not exactly a universal truth, or what are
No,
you
no, no,
exactly?
no, 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 no. I'm not denying. I'm asking a question. What I'm asking is that since it's also a dualistic system, right? You said God in this sense would transcend that and like be universal in a way, since he's like absolute transcending this duality system.
He
Anyways,
transcends. I mean, he transcends universal things, but at the same time, he is a divine unity in this sense.
yeah, like a Trinity type thing. You said that it follows under that principle. Yeah, I understand
If
that
all,
part.
if all, yeah, yes.
Okay, so would the representation be also a part of this unity?
Would the representation be a part of the unity?
Yeah, which makes up this thing
No,
because
The- no.
all right,
God
all
exists in,
right.
like above that.
Okay, so when you use this analogy, right? We are upon the context in which it corresponds to the assertion It's transcending the individual identity thing. It's breaking the constraints of individual identity. You said it's like a God system for the analogy. You respond like it's like a unity, but it follows under like the principle of a trinity, right? Is that like what you mean? Like transcend things of being absolute within that set identity, like being absolute? Is that what you mean by that when you said that?
Divine. Yeah, sure. Divine simplicity. Saying that he's like an absolute being or absolute, metaphysically, in the most metaphysical sense.
So, metaphysical. Divine simplicity.
At the very highest, beyond order, very highest, top of top.
Okay, so then he's just transcendent to all things, right?
Logically.
Okay, so what's going to be the basis for that? Him transcending everything within that set analogy. Like, so you already said that he would be absolute, but why would he be absolute? Like, we already know the principle which it undergoes, but I'm asking why would it be like absolute in a sense?
Here you go. So I'm gonna send you a scan to like further give like support to what I'm saying. So right here,
Yeah.
hold on. You in scans?
Yeah, I'm looking at the
So
scans.
platonic things exist, right? The very
You there? Hello? You there? You cut out.
Let him finish. Right. He liked out. But wait until he finished. Supreme, we can't hear you.
Yeah, this dude cut out. Supreme Darky?
my shit
No.
cut off.
No, I can't. Okay. Yeah.
So the probability is raised to these ideas abstractions being
We didn't hear you. We didn't hear you, Supreme, for the rest of the stuff.
oh shit, hold on. Alright, so the consistently made distinction between human subjective concepts and universally true concepts, all points lead to the same conclusion, with all points being true in conjunction would have made the conclusion a set truth for the Platonic concepts. Did you get that? Like, did you understand?
What he's saying is that basically, with this like Batman scan, that basically platonic things can exist and don't just exist as like just like some type of possibility, but an actuality, meaning it would be like universally true. So it would bring like a probability raiser, like he just said, to these ideas slash abstractions of the multiverse, with the consistency made of the distinction in his earlier scan between the human subjective concepts and the universally true concepts. So all points of that he just made lead to like the same conclusion, and with all points being true in conjunction would actually have to make the conclusion also the truth, and that's what his argument is.
Okay, so yeah, I already kind of get the part. So yeah, all these points conjunct to one another is basically what you're saying about these well, so you use the probability razor. So what I want to touch upon is like the proposition, like I started earlier, that these are this said propositions. So I don't necessarily think using a probability razor would really be necessary if like this is all just pointing towards like a same conclusion. I don't think using a probability razor, if it's already like actualized instead of just being a possibility, if it's like this said thing and already like concluding to be universally true, I don't think we need to use a probability razor for that. This said proposition, because I think using a probability razor could also like be change the said proposition where it's like going to P and not P. And I'll explain what I mean by that. Instead of like it's saying this is the case, is saying that using probability, because we know probability is going off a chance that something could be, and when we say it's a possibility versus it being actualized, there's a distinction between it being actualized versus a possibility. So I don't think saying it's a possibility is going to correspond to it being actualized. as if it's being actualized, it's already there and not just a
No,
possibility.
that's what he is
Wait,
saying. He's saying that it is
Wait, I'm not. Wait, yo, chill. Okay, so I'm just touch up on the probabilities. That's all I'm doing. Chill.
Yeah, I'm saying that I was just gonna touch up on the fact that like you kind of like didn't say with what he said. I'm willing to explain to either of you what either of you guys said because it seems like you just didn't understand what you said, Supreme. What Supreme literally said is that it is an actuality and it isn't some possibility because it actually exists and it doesn't have just a possibility of the said thing existing, but actually exists in a truthful way. As in the Batman scan, it actually brings up these said platonic places actually in existence and not just existing as like these possible worlds that could be like platonic or something. That's not what he literally gets
that's
at.
literally what I just said. That's literally what I just said. What I was saying is that using a probability eraser like is also fundamentally going to change the said proposition. What I was saying is that using the probability eraser is saying it is like a possibility, right? And like yeah, he also said
No.
it's actualized. So
Probability and possibility are
wait.
two different
Oh
things.
my gosh, I didn't say they're the same thing. What? Chill. Let me finish.
Okay, I'll just let you guys speak to each other now.
Yeah, I
Alright,
didn't say they're the same
but
thing.
like you did
So I
say
guess I
that.
could wait. I guess I could just call a straw man on that because that's like misinterpreted. I didn't say it's not the same thing. No, I said there's a distinction between possibility and probability. And yeah, using a probability measure could fundamentally also change the propositional function. But since we
Let
already
me address.
have it,
Let me
wait.
all
Since we
right. There
already
you
have
go.
it, since we already established it's actualized through the Batman possibility, I don't think a probability eraser would be necessary. That's all I'm saying is that it's not really necessary to include a probability eraser to use a likelihood to amplify something that's already been actualized. So when we refer to this said de dicto scenario within this said framework, we already know it's going to be actualized and a form of truth where it leads to the totality of it. So this composite is already actualized within this framework. So fundamentally, I think all I'm saying is that the probability eraser could also like change the said propositional function. That's why I'm saying it's not really necessary. And using a probability eraser to amplify that likelihood when it's already actualized isn't going to be needed when we already have a scan, which gives us clarification that it's actualized versus it just being a probability rate. That's all I'm saying. I'm not really denying or like
I'll
attacking
call
the
a
full
false
point.
analogy on that, bro. Because like
What'd you say?
you just like assume something is like the same because of in similar respects, and these
Yeah,
respects like
wait.
being
I didn't
harmful and the
say this. What are you
quality runs
talking about?
forever. The two respects as an example, right? So you're not like you said possibilities, and then you said probability without really like
I,
making much of a
yeah. Well,
distinction.
Here's the thing. I didn't really say they were the same thing, so I can just like, call strawman on that again. I mentioned them said the same sentence. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm also saying they are the same thing. Like, yeah, these two things can be starting to go into conjunction with one another, but saying they are the same thing is distinct from them just going into conjunction with one another. I was using them with inside my semantics, not necessarily saying they are the same thing. So I didn't really
You
assume
said the
they're the same thing.
probability is leaning towards like more of what I said rather than what you said. But if you
Okay,
want, we can
so
have conclusion on this point.
wait. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Justify why the said probability is going to be leaning towards your Y, real quick.
Because I explained to you what the probability razor was.
Okay, so then that just like also just affirms my own point when I said
Do
that.
you want to have
Wait.
like
When I was
a,
saying my own point, when I was saying that my stance upon this assertion is that a probability razor isn't going to be necessary, and that just be changing the fundamental propositional function which is being used here, right? So we already have something that's being actualized versus a probability razor. So when I say that you're using a not necessarily when I say you use a probability razor to fundamentally say that it's going with what you say, leaning towards it. You're using a likelihood to something that's already being actualized, and we already have this like set external thing to this like topic, this external validation, which in here, right, which already affirms that it's been actualized, right? So you using a
makes it dead
a probability raiser is going to not correspond with that at all. So when you say it's going to be actualized versus a probability raiser, that's two distinct things which you are trying to correspond with that said thing. Which
No,
it's
no.
not going to go into just wait.
That's verbatim misinterpreting what I said. You're misconstruing what I said, bro. I
Wait.
didn't
Okay,
say
go ahead.
that it is essentially like the thing, right? I said it's leaning towards it more.
Okay, so that's basically like leaning towards it, right? Do you
Yeah,
think that's
and
going to be a
I didn't exactly
wait,
hold
wait,
on.
wait,
I didn't
wait.
exactly affirm. I didn't exactly affirm that my this argument was going to come out on top of what you were going to say. I didn't exactly say that. I said that due to like the not like the how to say it's like the percentage of probability.
Yeah, Supreme, can I just explain something real quick? Like trying to be polite real quick. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that like I know you're not trying to assert that your argument is going to come out on top. I'm attacking the usage of what you try to use to establish for the said argument, right? When it corresponds to the said scan, right? I'm not directly like trying to like assert that you did this or said that. I'm saying that the probability raiser, right, can fundamentally change the propositional function of what you're using, right? So when you say that's leaning towards it, you're already using likelihood to something that's already been actualized. So it wouldn't really correspond with that using a probability raiser when it's already been actualized through the other external validation, which is the previous scan you sent above. So that would basically already affirm the Batman scan, right? So you use a probability raiser would change that said proposition, right, and go with P to
Wait,
not P.
wait, hold on, bro, hold on. External validation. That's not at all what was happening, right?
No,
Because
wait. Can I
I'm
explain
still
what I
I'm,
wait, Supreme? Can I explain what I mean by external validation real quick?
well, actually, can you explain what external validation is?
Okay, I'll just explain what I was trying to say was the external validation. Instead of directly just like trying to define what external validation is, because that's not really like relevant to the main point. Because Uh, so the external validation I'm referring to would be the scan which you sent, which was about the C's, right? This would basically already affirm the Batman scan. That's the said like scan which is being asserted, which would also go in conjunction with the other one and affirm this one. So since we already have this scan as the said external or extrinsic evidence to the other scan, which you're positing for a probability research test scan, the other external validation, which would already like affirm that this is actualized, versus using something for likelihood to go for something that's already actualized. You're using probability to establish something that's already been actualized and already affirmed. So that'd be fundamentally changing the propositional function, which is what I'm saying.
I'll explain why external validation like is quite different from what you said by the
Okay,
definition.
wait, Supreme. What I'm saying is that I'm not saying that this is external validation. I'm saying this is like a
Yeah,
form of
you're saying
external
like
validation.
I gave a scan for more external validation. However, external
No,
validation is the
wait. I'm not asking that. I'm
confirmation
not
from
saying that we need more external validation. I'm
others
saying
who
this is the
others
external
who witness
validation.
actions that seem valid or worthwhile, which is not at all what I've been doing because that's the verbatim definition of external validation. Which
Wait, what'd you say again?
what you said infers from that, like what you said really doesn't align or correspond with that definition.
Okay, wait. So, just to can you go repeat what your definition of external validation is, please? And thank you.
I'm getting it from like just Google, right? Like Oxford.
Yeah, I'm asking.
But
Wait, I'm asking for you to repeat it. Like, I know you already said what you're getting it from, but I'm just saying, could you repeat
all
that?
right. Yeah, okay. So external validation is the act of seeking confirmation from others that your feelings and actions are valid or worthwhile, which I explained, is not what I was doing.
Okay, so that's like an analogy of what it's using, right? An analogy is not going to be like the said definition, right? So that's using a analogy for that, right? Using a said being within this analogy for this said external validation, like the external things, the other people, right? And you're seeking this validation from that. So an analogy is going to be distinct from what a the extra definition is. You mind if I provide my own definition for external validation is?
You can provide it.
All right, sure. Just in case, hope Discord don't cut me off. Okay, so the definition I'm gonna be providing, right? So what this definition is, it also says there's many other forms of what external validation it could be. Like in this case, what I'm saying is external validation. I'm connotating it.
So is it based on personal whim or feeling of other people?
I said I'm connotating the word. I'm not using the actual definition. I'm like connotating it. Do you know what a connotation is?
Yes, I know what a connotation is. Association
Go
word
ahead,
phrase
define
that
what it is.
has literal meaning or denotation. So you're adding something like extra to what really isn't there. Essentially,
Yeah,
like
so I'm
you
adding
you're
to it. So
trying
I'm connotating what the
at
word is.
the
So
same
when I say
time.
external, what'd you say?
Yeah, at the same time, it wouldn't logically follow the same definition. So you have to use a different definition for your word, rather than what is common. So if you can do that, sure.
Okay, so when you say logically follow, what do you mean by that?
By logically following, I'm saying that it doesn't, like how to say it, it doesn't, the syllogism that you gave does not follow. Like it doesn't
Syllogism. I
make
didn't
sense.
say any syllogism. I didn't use syllogism. What are you talking about?
So you think what you said it wasn't syllogistical?
Okay, so what do you think syllogism is?
A logical argument that uses deductive reason to reach a conclusion based on two premises,
Okay,
which is
so
basically two
several. Wait,
different.
you said two premises? That would involve several premises. I'm not making like not
That
several, but
involves
could.
no.
What?
That's
Wait,
what
wait,
that
wait,
involves.
wait, 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 wait. Like you could use like one or more premises, but I'm not like using other premises. Like I guess that would be like a form of shotgunning, right? You also said deductive reasoning, right?
How's that? How's that shocking
I
on you
said
or?
I'm not. I said I'm not shotgunning. I didn't say it's shotgunning. I said I'm not shotgunning.
Guys,
No,
it's
I
been
didn't
30. It's
say it.
like been
Look,
almost
bro.
30 minutes. It's past the
Yeah,
timer.
bro. I didn't say you were shotgunning. What? No, I didn't mean that.
Guys, it's past the timer. You guys
All
are
right,
way past.
we can.
I guess we could just like say the recorded. People could just judge from there.
All right.